everybody, welcome to this brand new video. Today we will be building Arlong Park. Did you know it's actually been 25 years since the battles with Luffy and Arlong in Arlong Park, when the legendary scene took place when Luffy gave the head to Nami, which we will also be building in this video. There are 3 instructions and I think like 8 bags instead. Now let's start with the first bag. The video will become faster when I really start building. It's just to make it a little bit more clear. Here's Yusuf. I think they really did a good job with making Yusuf in level form. Also with the unique head mold and the slingshot and everything. I was lucky enough to pull Luffy both. Find it very cool that they actually decided to make like multiple side builds to reference different scenes. Just so cool that they actually managed to include the hot sauce that Usopp throws at, the fishman. But as I said in the last video, it's really a shame that they didn't include a Hachi minifigure. I know he didn't appear in the live action, but just a small octopus would have been cool. But still, it's an awesome set. And I can't wait to build a Going Merry in the next video. But I'm going to record that in a different way. I am going to make it like a stop motion kind of. But I'm just going to start with the first build that first for the stop motion, and then it's Luffy goes on an adventure and gets on the Going Merry. But I'll make it like that, who's building it or something. I actually forgot to put some yellow studs on top, but I added that a few days ago. Now we're starting with bag 2. Forgot what the names of this guy, but he's pretty cool and pretty accurate with the show. I love it that they actually gave him a second head mold that makes him spit. When I make these videos, I always have to cut a lot. Which is irritating, but I want to do it for you guys. Right now we're building Arlong's throne. But now we got the other fisherman sitting on top. It's really cool that they included like another fishman, but I wish they would have included more fishmen, because now the set feels a little bit empty. Just a small character that doesn't really make a difference in the story. It would have been cool to just have one more. I love the stickers in the set actually. I'm not really a fan of stickers, but I love the stickers in this set. I do hope there won't be too many stickers in the Going Merry set. Now we got a snail phone. It's very cool that they actually added this. I love it. And now we're starting with the pagoda and factory. And Nami is taking form. It's very cool that they actually included as straw hats to put on our back. And that I love that they actually include like two face paints. It's very good. They can actually do that. Here we got the foundations of the Arlong Park Pagoda. Some part of me wishes that Arlong didn't die here and actually still lived, because he could have been a cool character to still see in the show. But his impact is felt in Fishman Island later on. That's cool that they actually did that though. I hope the live action also goes up to also make Fishman Island even further. I hope it's just at least the Suwano, because I'm watching it right now and it's seriously one of the best arcs in my eyes. But I think my favorite one has to be Skypiea or Niswago. I love actually how this set is built. You'll see in a bit, but it has a very cool play feature. The original building time was more than 2 hours, I think almost 3 hours, and I think I cut it and made it fast to be roughly around 20 minutes. I was thinking about doing a live stream next time, but that won't work because I can't make my OBS work with recording my phone. I do have cameras, but they are very old. They don't really work. Well, one day I might buy a camera and then I will be able to do like live streams or something, I don't know. But that doesn't mean that I won't do any live streams this month anymore. I might live stream like next week, the weekend or something. Or I don't really know. I'll tell you more in the next video about it. I think actually also that the set is very accurate to how it looks in the live action. I wish it looked a little more like the anime, but it still resembles it quite well. And the archway is so cool. It's been a while since I actually built like a building, if I might say so. It's always been like a vehicle of some kind or something. I mean, I did build the straw shack, but this is kind of more. This is more dodge if you get what I mean. Really a building. The last real building I built was the Ninjago. I think the Temple City set or something. I don't remember what it's called. I was thinking about doing a stop motion in it, but I really need to get like a better camera if I want to do something like that. And like pose it better and stuff. We also got an Arlong poster, and I think it's very cool. Oh, I also forgot to say we had a buggy poster. I also didn't buy the buggy set because I thought it was quite pricey. The only reason I would have bought this for the minifigure, but I'm not going to build that set for only one minifigure. Relentless, I did buy this set mostly for the long arm Luffy, but still. I think the long arm Luffy is actually the best set in the wave. A lot of people are actually complaining that they didn't add the long arms to the Reed Richards minifigure of the new Fantastic Four set, which is a bummer for them. I've seen like people pulling Luffy's arms off and then putting it on that minifigure, but that's just horrendous. I would never do that. Oh, I'm always scared to pull off like a arm or something of a minifigure because I can't really put it back in correctly. It's such a hard thing to do. But I will be removing Shank's hand instead in my next stop motion. I'm just going to remove this instead of this. Also, a cool thing that you will notice in the next video, but they added something secret to Shanks that I actually didn't notice in my previous video, and it's very cool. It has to do with this other face paint. Something that a lot of people will recognize instantly, but I actually didn't recognize it because it was just shiny. You'll see next week. I think that video might come out next week somewhere, but I don't remember. Now we're building the chains where Nami is well, trapped as a kid. It's quite a horrendous story actually. She was forced to draw maps, and if she didn't draw the maps, then well, her childhood village would be destroyed, or she would have to bring 100 million back, but that doesn't end up to anything. I won't spoil it if you haven't seen it. It's quite dark. You should really give it a try. It's also in the live action if you don't want to watch the anime, but I would recommend watching the anime though. It's much better, and although it is a very slow-paced anime, you can always watch it on one place. I actually did that because I wanted to know the lore fast. Not for this set because I already was watching in April, and then the sets weren't even announced yet. But it's just a much funner way to watch, I think. I don't really know because I haven't watched the full series. I will do that one day though, but I don't really have time right now. And right now I'm almost at the end of I can't wait till Egghead because then I am going to watch the slower paced version because in my country only Egghead is on Netflix because then so I can watch that easily. I don't know if you can see it already, but the set is built in two uh, separate builds, which will do something very cool. I will show you this. Now we're already at back 7, almost done. Well, I think it's his time. No, it's almost his time, not yet. Never actually used this window piece, it's a very cool piece. And does make the set more beautiful. Set does look really good though, with the broken roof and stuff, like it's breaking down. And at the front you can also see some tiles falling off the front. Entrance door, it's just very cool. And guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. It takes a very long time to edit this actually. Because it was originally in 14 separate recordings because I didn't have any memory left. A like and a subscribe would really help. Now you can almost see it. We're going to connect the two builds. Why would that be? Well, you'll see in a bit. Bag 8. Now it's time for the Kaiserkoning Muguyara no Luffy to rise. Sorry for if it was a bad pronunciation. But here Luffy will rise and will become one step closer to becoming the Kaiser King. Now I just put my camera a little bit higher. Not my camera, but my phone, because otherwise you can't really see the roof. It's a little technique. Why would there be technique at the top? Well, you'll see soon. I know I have been saying that for a long time. It's almost the time for the great reveal. I think if I make the next set in a stop motion, it will be more clear when I'm building. I was a bit confused here, so I just cut it a little bit when I was confused. I finally figured it out. I had to look it up on my phone with the Lego Builder app, because I was what's the instruction. Now we're putting the last thing on the top. First off, we have the frame. And it's on top of the tripod. Now we'll put that on top. And now we're done. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Next time we will be building the Going Merry set, and I will be making a stop motion of it. So it's going to start with Luffy eating the fruit and just a quick summary of the story. Okay, now that's what this set can do. It can break into. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!